In 2 months. So what is it to study at INSEAD? Tell us. What was it this year?
So basically, it's very intense. It's a very
Mm,
intense program because
mm,
it's 2 year in like 10 months. So we have a lot of study projects, study group. We have every 5 weeks we have exam period. So it makes it super intense. We also have at the end of each period something called practicals. So basically, um, it's like a week and a half when you're in a real world situation. So we had a practical about M&A, about sustainability, about marketing. So it helps us to gain like a real world experience. And apart from this, so right now I'm in Singapore. So I've been in Fontainebleau for 6 months and now in Singapore for 4 months. So it's really different from Fontainebleau because um, the experience is different. Like we can travel a lot, we can discover many cultures. It was not really the case in Fontainebleau. So yeah, it's that's about it.
okay. So what did you gain from this year? Ability to work harder, ability to deepen the project. What are the three assets that you have acquired during
Um,
this last 10 months?
I acquired the fact to work in teams.
Hmm?
It's a very important part here at INSEAD. Like we have a number of group project, a very like a lot. We at the beginning of the year we had like 3-4 project per week in groups. So obviously, I learned how to deal with it, how to listen to each other, to of course like respect everyone's point of view. So now, yeah, I think I know how to work in teams for sure. Also, what I've learned, something else will be my workload capacity. Before coming at INSEAD, it was pretty high, but now it's even higher. Because as I said, it's very intense. We have exams almost all the time, so like you need to be structured. So I learned how to manage my time well. I learned how to respect deadlines, and how to cope with many deadlines at a time.
Okay. So can you tell us more about the structure, because people are not familiar. So you have P0, P1, P2. So can you tell
Yeah.
us more precisely what is within each period?
So you have P0. P0 is basically before the beginning of the program. So it's during the summer, but it's not intense at all. You just have to validate a couple of course on the platform, on the INSEAD platform. It doesn't take much time, so P0 it's fine. Like you just
Hmm?
have to do like 2 videos for a course just so you can pass the course.
Hmm?
And after, so you have P1, P1, P2, 3, 4, and 5. So the first four periods they are pretty similar. So P1, P2, P3, all they are in Fontainebleau. So during this period, so it's 5 weeks with at the end of each period exams. So you have 3 courses per period, so 3 exams. You also have a group project through the whole period, and practicals. So at the end of each period, which last about 10 days approximately.
Yeah.
And P4 in Singapore, again, the same. the same structure, and P5 it's not the same at all. So I just started P5 a week ago. So it's electives. So basically, you're just gonna choose 5 or 6 um, class that you find interesting. So you bid on it, and after, for example, like I've been lucky, so I got all my first choices, and so here you just choose what you're interested in.
Okay. So that's from what I understand, you have no electives at INSEAD. Is it true or not true?
No, I do have elective now in P5. It's only electives.
Only electives. What are the electives that you have chosen?
So from the elective that I've chosen, so basically today is my first day. So it started last week, but I didn't start it yet. So basically, I chose PEVC. I chose new business venture. I chose financial statement, applied corporate finance, and strategy lab.
Okay. Now tell me, how many students, because since the program started in 2020, I know that the number of students changed. So how many students are you this year, and how many are expected next year, Julie?
Uh, to be honest, I don't know how many they're expecting next year, but this year we're 180 students.
You see, so they will expect to 200. After that, it would be difficult to have more than that. No, what do you think? Huh?
I think, I mean, the number of students are growing each year. I know that the first year of at INSEAD in 2020, it it was only 70 or 80 students from what I heard, and it's been growing since. So maybe they will expect 200 students next year.
Yeah, and it seems to be a bit a limit, maybe, but 200, it's very good. Alors, tell me, after all this time spent at INSEAD, according to you, what are the strengths and the weaknesses of the program? Because there are
Mm,
probably things to improve. It's a young program.
yeah, of course. I mean, I think if I'm gonna start by the strength, it will be the fact of the international exposure. Uh, I know like they're selling the program by like with this idea, but actually it's true. If you're looking for like to meet new people from literally all around the world, uh, I, we I think there are like more than 40 countries represented, so it's a bit crazy. So if you're looking for this, it's the right place, obviously. So I would say this is a strength, and also the quality of the teacher. All the professors here at INSEAD, like not, I don't know if every one of them, but most of them, they're really really known and renowned. So the quality of teaching is really unparalleled. So that would be the strength. Regarding the weaknesses, I would say maybe um, I know it's an intense program, but maybe sometimes it can be too overwhelming, especially when we were in Fontainebleau. So you just have to deal with the fact that you're just gonna have a lot of work, and it can be tough sometimes. And another weakness will be the grading system.
Yeah.
I find it we all the students here find it a bit it's not good, to be honest. So the grading system doesn't make any sense to me because you're graded based on what other people from your group will think of you.
Yeah.
So you just need to to to
Yeah.
to be nice to everyone. So the grading system is not that good.
Yes, I imagine that it can be sometimes frustrating.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, what do you think about this school? Because we know that, for instance, at the SCP, every year you have to change campus,
Yeah.
where you have to change campus after 6 months. Do you think, sorry, do you think it's a good idea? Is it something that you advise to do, or something that you will advise the committee or INSEAD to change? What is your opinion about this?
I would say maybe to spend less time in Fontainebleau, maybe to do 6 year 6 year sorry, to do 6 months in Singapore and 4 in Fontainebleau instead of 6 in Fontainebleau and 4 here. 6 is a lot in Fontainebleau, 6.5. It's like you don't have that much to do in Fontainebleau. Okay, you're close to Paris, so it's fine, but um, it's not. Yeah, I would change that, and if I maybe had to add another country, another city, maybe I would say something. Yeah, something like ESCP, like maybe Madrid would be a good fit. Um, so yeah.
You think that Madrid would have been a better fit for the second year, or what do you think? Yes, you think that Fontainebleau
We don't
maybe.
have
Yeah.
we don't have inside only lasts for 10 months, so I would if in the first place I would not have picked Fontainebleau
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
If it was only up to me, I would have I don't know, maybe do Madrid and then Singapore, or London, or a dynamic city, of course. So I would have changed definitely Fontainebleau, and I would have kept Singapore.
Yes. So yes, of course, it's a good idea, but the problem is that INSEAD doesn't have historically. INSEAD doesn't have a campus
Yeah,
in Paris. So yes, you think it's a weakness in Fontainebleau, really?
a bit. Yeah.
Because what you mean, it's a small city, it's far from Paris. There's not much to do. Yourself, when
Yeah,
you were in
it's
Fontainebleau,
not really a city.
yeah,
It's
it's a
more of
small city.
a
It's a small city.
small.
Yeah, because you were born in Paris, and after that you live in London. Of course, it was a shock. Is it something that is shared by the other student that Fontainebleau is a bit small when you're 20 years old and you want to enjoy life? Is it your own opinion? Is it something that is shared with other students? Hello, 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 Julie. Yes, she will come back. But very little time. Yeah, you're back.
No, sorry,
So tell me
sorry.
something that
I don't know what happened.
commonly shared that Fontainebleau is not the most thrilling city in Europe.
No, of course. I mean, it's not that dynamic. You don't have a lot of. I mean, when you're young and
Yeah,
you're studying a lot at INSEAD, so in your free time you wanna just like enjoy yourself a bit, and it's not something you can really do in Fontainebleau. But it wasn't really an issue for me because I'm from Paris, so
yeah.
me and friends like went to Paris on the weekends and stuff, but apart from this, even during the week, it's not dynamic enough for a young student.
Okay. Alors, can you please introduce yourself because we have 10 more minutes so that people
Yeah,
know more about you because I want you to know to share with you the experience about INSEAD, but maybe the other students need to know you. So if you can tell us, please.
of course. So my name is Julie. I'm 22 years old. I'm from Paris. As you might have understand, I'm studying a master in management at INSEAD, ending in June 2024. And before that, I obtained a bachelor in international business in London at CAS Business School, and I obtained my baccalaureate in Paris.
Okay. It's very good, and I know that you're also a tennis fan. Huh? Did you have time to
I
play this year? No,
Yeah,
you are
I
very busy. Did you have time to play a bit?
I have a tennis court in my residence, so I'm playing.
Okay, you mean in your residence in Singapore or in
Yeah,
yeah? Plus the weather. Plus the weather. is nice. Plus the weather
Mm,
is very suitable. By the way, it would have been probably a better thing for INSEAD to start with Singapore when the weather is
yeah,
nice and to come back to
exactly.
to Europe in March. Huh? You don't think so?
Yeah, yeah. We're all thinking that because
Yeah.
right now the weather, to be honest, is not good at all.
Raining.
Uh, it's raining almost every day, so it's not that good. Like you have good weather when you're gonna travel, but even
Yeah.
when you're gonna travel, it might be winter for countries. So they should have definitely switched the,
And tell me,
the month.
so you had time, from what I understand, you had time to enjoy the
Yeah,
region because you traveled to Australia, because
yeah, I've been
so
to
when did you
Australia.
start instead? You studied you left for Singapore early late February, early March, no? Was it? Yeah,
Yeah,
to Australia.
1st of March I was on a plane.
Okay, and then you had after 6 weeks, you had mid April, you had like 2 weeks off. No, how did it work? You had like Eastern vacations.
Yeah, so basically I've been able to travel to Australia because so here at INSEAD I forgot something to say about the program, but you have study trips to complete. So my study trip I decided to go to the Silicon Valley, and
Hmm?
this one is at the end of June, but you have study trip through the whole year. So you have
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi in December, you have China, and you have Singapore as well for the one who like want to stay in Singapore. So basically, and so Silicon Valley, and I've been able to go to Australia because I didn't choose the study trip in China, so we didn't have classes. So I took this time to travel.
Okay, you have decided to go to and did you enjoy it? Is it a country that you recommend? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, of course. It's definitely something to do. I mean, if you're gonna be in Singapore, in my opinion, you have to do two. You have
Yeah.
to go to Tokyo, and you have to go uh to Sydney, Australia, like
Okay.
West Coast or whatever. But
Yeah, so
it's
it
definitely a must.
was a long trip. Yeah, probably. Um, so you I remember because we worked together that you had been accepted also to LBS.
Yeah.
You regret your choice? Uh, and if not, why did you choose? Why do you prefer INSEAD to LBS?
Um, I mean, it's not really that I regret my choice because what is done is it's done. I can't really do anything about it, but maybe after consideration, I maybe should have rethink this choice because inside is might have not as have been like the best fit for me. I enjoyed my year. Like here in Singapore, it's really amazing. In Fontainebleau, it was fine too. But I chose INSEAD over BS because I wanted something new from London because I stayed in London for 4 years. So I had the feeling that I didn't like there were no more spark in London. So I wanted to discover something else. But now that I'm rethinking it, maybe I should have think about it twice. But what is done is done. I'm happy about it. I met wonderful people here. I met like really really good friends now, so it's fine. But back then I didn't know.
Okay. Tell me, so you were in class with three of my other students. There was Adam, Marianne, and Benjamin. So
Yeah.
they were friends. They were friends before, but now they are closer friends. So basically, what is for all of you? What are you expecting post INSEAD? Have you already found a job? You have interviews. What about them as well?
Mm, I mean, If I'm being completely honest, like we're all struggling to find a job, to find an internship, because it's really difficult to find one. But I mean, I have interviews. I have I have interviews, but not from the help of Intel, from my own work. So I I mean, maybe also the timing is not good. Like, there's a lot of competition and stuff. So maybe that's the reason why we're all struggling to find a job. We are slowly, because at some point, like nobody had one. Slowly, like people are
But you
getting
mean out
one, but
of, sorry to interrupt
it's a
you, Julie, but
struggle.
you mean out of 180, nobody as an internship?
No, now yes, but at some point, like until a couple weeks ago, like maybe. Sorry, I'm running out of battery. Maybe like 20 people
You think
maximum.
that until late
So
mid-April, yeah?
yeah, I mean, um, I wouldn't I wouldn't say I wouldn't say that no one has a job yet, but then not a lot of people. But slowly, like we're getting one. I'm not yet, but I'm hoping so.
Yeah, because you finish, because when is the last day of class? It's late June, not even early July. When is the last day?
I just need to plug
When is the last
my
day of
laptop.
class? Hello?
It's
Yeah,
15th of June. Yeah.
15th of June. So
Yeah.
it is in 5 weeks, huh? In 5 weeks.
Yeah.
You still have battery, Julie? You have battery, Julie? Or you don't have battery?
Uh,
You have enough for two,
no.
3 minutes?
Yeah. I just need to plug this. Just 1 second.
Yeah, plug this here.
Yeah. Okay, it's good now. It's okay.
Yes, and finally, I didn't ask you, so where do you live in Singapore? Is it far from the campus? Can you tell us very fast more about, for 1 minute, more about the Singapore campus? What is it like? How different is it from Singapore, from Fontainebleau? And
It's
where
a
do
bit
you live now?
different. It's a bit different. It's more modern, smaller, but
Hmm?
I like it better. The campus is I mean the campus is fine. The library is fine. The food here is better in at the campus too. So I like this campus better,
Okay,
definitely.
like the campus better. And plus, it's
Yeah.
an urban campus. How far are you from the campus? How far are you?
40 minutes.
40 minutes. And you have to take the metro, you
Yeah.
have a car, a motorbike. Okay.
It depends, either car or metro.
Okay, you take the metro. Yeah, I was in Singapore, but last time I went to Singapore was 24 years ago. So well, I'm sure it didn't change that much because I don't have much to do there now. Um, Last one for the last minute. What would you advise to someone who wants to do a master in terms of process, school selection, job
Um,
search? What would you advise? If you could give, you have students who were in your situation like 2 years ago, and we have students who
yeah.
are currently preparing the GMAT. We're going to watch this video, and what would you advise them?
Um, so in terms of search, I would say to find a school that really suits your need. Like check the classes that they're covering, them like all the materials. The teaching quality is very important. So to be sure that you will get a good a good teaching, like good teacher, good professor. I would have checked also the location. The location is really important. I mean, for for me at least, in terms of activities, whatever, when you're not on campus, because you need to have a balance. It's not always about studying. So I mean, the location is important for for your health, mental health, I think. And lastly, in terms of preparation, GMAT, whatever GRE. Well, I choose to study with you, so it worked for me.
Very well. So thank you very much. You will not be back for Roland Garros, but you'll be back for the Olympics, Julie.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know if you have seats for the tennis tournament. Okay. If you have, don't forget about me. I will be happy to go to Roland Garros with you.
I wish I would
by the
go.
way, yeah, I wish you could go, but you don't have, you have seats, or you have have you got tickets for the Olympics? I don't know. It's difficult.
No,
I did not
I
even
don't.
try. It seems so
I
difficult
don't.
that I did not even try. But me, I like to watch women tennis. By the way, I like to watch women
Yeah,
tennis
no,
because
don't.
because as you know, I bet. I have a big
Yeah.
betting site, a tennis site, and I bet as much on women than on men. By the way, I prefer to bet on women because it's more predictable. Results are more predictable than men tennis.
I agree.
I will be happy to finally meet you when you're back.
Yeah,
For
me too.
information, I will be a professor at ESCP next year, so and I will be happy
Okay.
to invite you. But I will be in London, in the London office. But I
Okay.
know that on Finchley Road, that you know, so it's not exactly central; it's a bit in the north. But I will be happy to welcome you and to show you around. So you come to visit the competitor. Did you apply to ESCP? No, you did not apply to ESCP. Have we
No,
applied
I
to
did not.
ESCP? No, we did not.
No, I did not.
I don't know. I don't know if you can still be friends. So, so it was very nice to talk to you,
Me too.
and all the best to Adam, Maria, and Benjamin. Maybe I would not mind having a show with all of you, maybe in July once you're done,
Yeah,
to share that.
of course.
And normally it's a one-on-one, but at the same time, and we could advertise it. It would be a good thing to do. And say goodbye, say hello to not goodbye, but say hello to all of them. That I will be happy to meet them
I
again.
will.
Have a good day, Julie, and happy
Thank you.
class.
You too.
Have a good class, good time. Thank you for
Thank you.
your